Welcome to our YouTube channel where we dive into the fascinating world of ancient civilizations and myths. Today we take you back to ancient Mesopotamia, to a time when the Sumerians flourished and the Anunnaki, mysterious divine beings, played a prominent role. The Sumerians, an ancient civilization that thrived in southern Mesopotamia, had a rich culture, advanced writing system, and unique mythology. They were the pioneers of many technological, social, and intellectual developments, and are considered the fathers of civilization as we know it today. But what makes the Sumerians and their mythology so intriguing? That's where the Anunnaki come into play. According to Sumerian lore, the Anunnaki were divine beings, the offspring of the sky god Anu and the earth goddess Ki. They were beings of superhuman power and wisdom, and their influence extended over all aspects of Sumerian life. The Epic of Gilgamesh, one of the oldest known works of literature, offers us a glimpse into Sumerian mythology and the role of the Anunnaki in their cosmology. This epic tale of adventure and wisdom tells us about the legendary King Gilgamesh and his quest for meaning and immortality, confronting the transience of human existence and the riddles of the gods. But who exactly were the Anunnaki? What was their relationship with the Sumerians, and how did they influence Sumerian culture? Together we go on a journey of discovery through history and dive deeper into this intriguing world of gods and myths. So join us as we unravel the mysteries of the Sumerians and the Anunnaki and explore the lost world of ancient Mesopotamia together. Subscribe to our channel and don't miss an episode full of fascinating insights and exciting discoveries. The Sumerians were an ancient civilization that played a hugely important role in the history of human civilization. They are often considered the cradle of civilization for their many achievements in language, writing, science, religion, architecture, and urban development. One of their notable contributions was the development of the Sumerian language, the oldest known written language in the world. The Sumerians settled in southern Mesopotamia in the area now known as southern Iraq. Mesopotamia was a fertile area between the Euphrates and Tigris rivers, where various civilizations thrived. The Sumerians developed around 4000 BC and soon began establishing cities such as Uruk, Ur, and Lagash. These cities were well organized and had complex social, political, and economic structures. One of the remarkable features of the Sumerian civilization was their writing system, known as cuneiform. Cuneiform was a complex system of characters written in clay tablets using a stylus or style. It consisted of a combination of pictograms, picture symbols, and ideograms, symbols representing ideas or concepts. The Sumerians used cuneiform not only for administrative and economic purposes, but also for literary and religious texts. These written texts have given us valuable insights into Sumerian culture, religion, science, and history. The Sumerians were also known for their advanced agricultural practices. They developed sophisticated irrigation systems to divert water to their fields, enabling them to create fertile farmland and grow an abundance of crops. This agricultural revolution had a huge impact on their society, creating surpluses and allowing the population to grow. The success of agriculture allowed Sumerians to specialize in other trades, such as artisans, traders, and writers. The Sumerians were also known for their urban societies, whose cities were often ruled by priests and kings. They built impressive temples, palaces, and irrigation systems. City life was complex, with a layered social structure, economic specialization, and a system of laws and administration. The heritage of the Sumerians extends far beyond their own era. Many of their cultural and intellectual achievements were adopted and further developed by later civilizations in the ancient Near East. Their writing system served as the basis for later writing systems such as Akkadian, Babylonian, and Assyrian. The Sumerians are considered the founders of civilization and have had a lasting influence on human progress in various fields. But what does the Sumerian people have to do with the Anunnaki? Let's move on in the story. An important aspect of Sumerian religion was their belief in the Anunnaki, a group of gods and goddesses who, according to Sumerian mythology, were the creators and rulers of the world. The word Anunnaki literally means those who descended from heaven to earth. According to tradition, the Anunnaki were supernatural beings of immense power and knowledge. They were believed to have created mankind, and their involvement in the daily life and administrative affairs of the Sumerians was an important aspect of their religion. Sumerian mythology describes the Anunnaki as beings who ruled the world from their celestial abode, but also interacted with the human world. They were associated with various forces of nature and aspects of human existence, such as agriculture, fertility, war, and medicine. The stories and myths about the Anunnaki are documented in Sumerian clay tablets and have contributed to our understanding of Sumerian religion and cosmology. The concept of the Anunnaki has sparked interest in modern times, especially in connection with theories of extraterrestrial life and alien intervention in human history. Some alternative researchers have suggested that the Anunnaki were in fact aliens who came to Earth and played a role in the formation of the Sumerian civilization. Although the Sumerians were a complex and advanced civilization, they eventually declined and were overtaken by other rising powers in the region, such as the Akkadians and the Babylonians. Despite this, the Sumerians left a lasting legacy in language, writing, science, and religion. Their contributions paved the way for the development of later civilizations in Mesopotamia and profoundly influenced human history. The Sumerian language and cuneiform script remain a valuable source of study and insight into mankind's ancient past. The Epic of Gilgamesh is one of the oldest known works of literature in the world and is considered a masterpiece of ancient Mesopotamian literature. The reference to the Anunnaki in the Epic of Gilgamesh ties in closely with Sumerian mythology and their belief system. The epic tells the story of Gilgamesh, a legendary king of Uruk, and his adventures in his quest for immortality. The epic offers valuable insights into ancient Sumerian conceptions of gods, human existence, and the cosmos. The story begins by portraying Gilgamesh as a powerful and arrogant king who oppresses his subjects and abuses his power. The gods, concerned about his behavior, send a wild man named Enkidu to confront him. After a fierce battle, Gilgamesh and Enkidu eventually become friends and decide to go on an adventure together. Together they undertake several journeys and experience many adventures. They face challenges such as defeating supernatural creatures, seeking the secret knowledge of the gods, and traveling to the realm of the dead. Throughout their adventures, both Gilgamesh and Enkidu are confronted with the transience of human existence and the quest for immortality. In the Epic of Gilgamesh, the Anunnaki are described as the offspring of Anu, the sky god, and Ki, the earth goddess. This emphasizes the close connection between heaven and earth in Sumerian cosmology. Anu, as the sky god, represents the divine realm and rules over the higher spheres, while Kai, as the earth goddess, is associated with the material world and the fertility of the earth. The Anunnaki are often depicted as a pantheon of gods and goddesses who control various aspects of human existence and nature. They are involved in creating and shaping the world and play a role in interacting with humanity. In the Epic of Gilgamesh, they are sometimes depicted as beings of immense power and wisdom who can bestow divine favors as well as challenges upon humanity. The importance of Anu and Ki in Sumerian mythology lies in their role in the creation of the world and determining cosmic order. Anu symbolizes divine hierarchy and righteous rule, while Ki embodies the fertility and abundance of the earth. Together they represent the complementarity of heaven and earth, spirit and matter, which was essential to the Sumerian worldview. The connection between Anu, Ki, and the Anunnaki emphasizes the belief in divine order and authority that was maintained in Sumerian society. It also affirms the importance of the earth and its fertility to human prosperity and well-being. These concepts were deeply rooted in Sumerian culture and formed the basis of their religious beliefs and rituals. The Epic of Gilgamesh is one of the oldest works of literature in the world and offers a fascinating insight into Sumerian mythology and the role of the Anunnaki in their cosmology. It shows the complexity of their belief system and their deep connection to the natural world and the divine realms. The Anunnaki, as divine beings, were essential to the understanding of Sumerian culture and the way they understood their place in the cosmos. In Sumerian mythology, the cosmos is seen as a complex system in which the Anunnaki play an important role. According to Sumerian beliefs, the Anunnaki were tasked with managing and influencing various aspects of the universe. They were involved in the creation and maintenance of the world and had control over various realms such as heaven, earth, water, agriculture, fertility, and war. The Anunnaki were seen as mediators between the gods and humanity. They could transmit messages and commands from the higher gods to the people and acted as intermediaries in rituals and ceremonies. They influenced the daily life and fate of the people. In addition, the Anunnaki were also involved in the interaction between heaven and earth. They were associated with celestial bodies such as planets and stars, and their movements and positions were believed to influence fate and events on Earth. Astrology played an important role in Sumerian culture, with the Anunnaki associated with certain constellations and planets. Thus, the connection between the cosmos and the Anunnaki in Sumerian mythology is rooted in the belief that these divine beings were responsible for managing and influencing various aspects of the universe. They were seen as the ones who maintained cosmic order and established the connection between heaven and earth. According to some interpretations and theories within alternate history and extraterrestrial life, the Anunnaki are said to have played a role in the creation and manipulation of humanity. These theories suggest that the Anunnaki were beings from beyond Earth who came to the planet and used genetic engineering and intervention to create or influence the human species. A well-known hypothesis often mentioned in this context is the ancient astronaut theory. According to this theory, the Anunnaki are aliens who came to Earth thousands of years ago and were involved in the evolution and development of humanity. The topic of the Anunnaki remains intriguing. However, it is important to note that the existence of the Anunnaki appears primarily in ancient mythology and is not supported by scientific evidence. Nevertheless, the mythology and theories surrounding the Anunnaki are fascinating, and there is much more research is needed to gain a better understanding. What do you believe in? Like and subscribe to my channel for more.